So rule number one is get your money up. And to be a bad bitch, I believe you've got to display yourself as one. So realistically, you're gonna have to get money somehow, if that is learning how to do makeup and being a freelance, if that's getting a part-time job, if that's when your mum gives you weekly money, saving it. Somehow you need to get money. And the reason why I say this is because, more personally for me, the reason why I used to be like so, I know this is really bad and they say you shouldn't like think like this, but the reason why I used to be like so low in like confidence and generally used to settle was because like I was broke. Like I didn't really have that much money. So when I started working in like shops and stuff and doing things externally, for example, now I trade and stuff like that, I feel, yo, no one can chat to me a certain way. Anyone that chats to me a certain way, I'm like, but what's your money saying? Is your money up? That's all I have to say. Is your money up? I can say that shit. I'm a bad yo. You get what I'm saying? So get your money up, invest, save, and save it. Don't be spiteful with it. Just save it into what you want to do when you're older or now, or help people. You know, give some to charity. Save it for Christmas presents. Like, don't just yo. Okay, so rule number two is always act the part. And what I mean by that is, if you want to get somewhere in life, for example, if you want to like be on the levels of, if you want to be an entrepreneur when you're older, yo, act like you're already there. So me personally, that's what I want to do. I want to be an entrepreneur. I already know what I want to do in my head. So I'm going to act like I'm an entrepreneur. I'm going to get up 5 a.m. every day. I'm going to work all day. I'm going to go to sleep at 10 o'clock every day. I'm going to act like I'm already there. As an entrepreneur, I want to have my makeup done, my hair done, my nails done. Listen, there's no excuses. These nails are from Primark, £1. I ran out of glue and I stuck it down with eyelash glue. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm acting the part. There's no excuses. You want to act like you're already there. Talk to people like you're already there. Yo, you're there. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what will make you grow confidence and act like a bad bitch, because you think you're where you want to be, and secretly you're grinding to that position. And because your mindset is now correct, because you're acting like you're already there, you'll get there sooner than you realise. Literally under 5 years you'll get to where you want to be if you sort out your mindset. Also, don't ever look bummy. Don't ever look bummy, because what you can miss your opportunity. For example, if you go town looking like a crackhead and you see, for example, I don't know, an amazing model. Let's say you see Beyonce, let's say. You've missed your opportunity because you look like a tramp. So why would she sign you? Let's say you say you're a freelance makeup artist. Why would she sign you when you look like a nitty? Do you know what I mean? She's gonna be like, yo, relax. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but if you look the part, if you have your makeup and hair done, she can't tell you nothing. She'll be like, actually, yeah, I don't mind hiring you. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't miss opportunities because of the way you're presenting yourself, the way you're laying yourself. Always look the part. Always look prudent so no one's got nothing to say. And yo, you'll realise soon enough. Okay, so my rule number 3 is stop settling and start using. So what I mean by this is basically, man that you've got around you, or gal, like, especially man, stop settling for them. Especially like gal that will settle for any man as long as, you know, he's fit or whatever. That's what I used to do. Like when I was younger, I used to settle for road men that used to wake up 7 a.m, smoke a spliff just to go and have a little nap again. Do you know what I mean? Like, my advice is stop settling for them. Like, you're better than that. Sorry, like, unless this man has got ambition, and I'm talking gets up 6 a.m, okay, sells a few little drawers, comes home, has got that £100 and he's investing it and he's using it correctly, he's going to retake his maths and knows what he wants to do, then fair enough, safe. But if he doesn't, and he's generally a tramp, and you see him after school and he's standing outside KFC in town, and my man's waves are done out and his teeth are yellow, then you need to be reconsidering. But if he's got skills, for example, he's good at engineering and you need something fixed, use him. Go and get something fixed. Do you know what I mean? Or if you need information about I don't know, a car wheel. Use him. Get information out and pretend you're his friend, pretend. But don't settle. Oh, and I forgot to add on with the stop settling one is, I'm going to use an example because when I spoke about this on my life, everyone went absolutely mad at me. And everyone was calling me names, saying how I'm a gold digger and that. But no, you need to see it from my point of view. So I've literally brought my whiteboard and pen, yes, because I'm not joking. So imagine you're here in life. You're here in life and you're settling for someone who's down here. All you're going to do is push him here onto your level. But who's elevating you further? Do you get what I'm saying? You want to check someone on your level or higher, so you can elevate onto this level, or if someone is on your level, you can now, with both of the same interests, can now push to get to the top. This is where the trophy is. My trophy looks 30. Why are you going to settle for a why are you going to do that? Why are you going to do that to yourself? You're not going to. You're going to settle for someone on your level or above. Or if you're settling for people on this level, I'm telling you now, the motivation they better have, you better be showing me motivation levels. Number 4 is stay focused. So this is kind of similar to number 7. Nah. Yeah. This is kind of similar to number 7, but staying focused is important, and the way I do is I bought this goals journal, and every year or every week or whatever, I write down my goals inside. I'm trying to like cover them up, don't really want everyone to see. I write down what I want to kind of do and where I want to be, and I also, to stay focused, I read this book, and this is a 30 book because it's got like all people that have made it in life, and they write their top 10 rules on how they were successful. My camera died. But yeah, so staying focused, you just got to focus on your goal, and the way I see it is, don't even get me mad blood, because I'm getting my whiteboard out again. So this is how you have to do it. Imagine you're in a race. You're in a race now. So this is you. This is you. In a race. And this is your lane. This is someone else's lane. That's someone else's lane. And someone else is there. And someone else is there. So the way you stay focused is focus on your own lane to get to the finishing point. Stop looking everywhere else. In a race, if you look behind you, you're going to slow down, and then that person's going to elevate you. If you look in front, that's fine, but if you're looking in this direction, you're being distracted. You're swerving just without you even realising. You're swerving on the edge of this corner, which is actually in running disqualification. So in this life scenario, you're swerving into someone else's lane. You're trying to act like them, and you're actually falling behind them because that's not your lane. This is your lane. So the point of that diagram is stay focused. Focus on your own lane. Stop watching everyone else. Who cares what someone else is doing? And more time. You know what just gets me mad? This is a little rant. Is the reason why I say focus is on Snapchat, especially on Mondays, everyone wants to put on, new week, get your money up, trying to upload, like they're up at 6 AM and the grafting. When more time they're not. Do you know what I mean? Everyone loves to front. It's not that hard to front. So focus on your own lane and just do what's good for you. So rule number 5 is read. And what I mean by this is you need to always be reading. Reading expands your knowledge, and reading gives you facts you'll never thought you'd know or need. So a book that I've read that I'd recommend is The Amber Rose, How to Be a Bad Bitch. That didn't influence everything I've done, but it started to open my mind on the fact that I need to focus on my vision, I need to always look the part, stuff like that. But I read a lot of books around like self-love, self-worth, spiritual books. I'm quite a spiritual person. Like, I think we're all aliens, I think mad things, that's why I have no friends. But you need to be reading because it will make you understand yourself and understand the world you're actually in. So always read and expand your knowledge always. So rule number 6 is be stern. And what I mean by this is Personally, for me, when a boy used to disrespect me, or be like, oh, I heard about you, you know, or, yo, even yo, I used to be like, hello, do you know what I mean? Now, if a boy tells me yo, I'm blanking, yeah, I'm not your brethren, you're trying to chirp me, or you're trying to approach me, you talk to me correctly, you say, hello, how are you, or come with something different, do you get what I'm saying? Be stern, blank him, and if he pops you up and says, who do you think you're blanking, or you're not even that nice anyway, okay, goodbye, blank him again, yo, do you get what I'm saying? A lot of people, especially me when I was younger, like, I used to reply to things like that, or laugh, or like I used to just entertain it. But the older I'm getting, and the way my confidence grew, and I turned out to be like a bad bitch, is I learnt to be stern, I learnt to ignore people, I learnt to delete people when I needed to delete people, I learnt to just do certain things that elevated my confidence, because little do you know, they end up coming back anyway. If they tell you yo and you blank them and they say, oh, you clapped anyway, then they'll delete you. 6 months later, they're adding you back and they're trying to come correct, but it's too late. Do you get what I'm saying? Be stern, don't even entertain it. Be stern and be like, don't even reply, blank it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, stop being soft. It's time to toughen up. Like, this world ain't no joke. You need to be stern, otherwise you're just going to get used by everyone, beat out by everyone. Like, it's not going to be a nice ride. So rule number 7 of being a bad bitch is always be busy. And what I mean by this is, you want to always be focusing on something, always doing something. So for example, I go college, I study makeup, so from 9 to 4 I'm in college. When I come home, sometimes I can get distracted and want to go on my phone, and then when I'm on my phone I see all these paintings and I'm just like, oh, like, I wish I was them, do you know what I mean? But I have to come correct. I'm like, nah, you need to become busy again. So now I'll go and revise for my A-level psychology till 9 p.m. at night, and read for an hour, and it's time for bed. Do you know what I mean? So always be busy, because when you're not busy, you're going on your phone and you're looking what other people have and you want it, or you're just looking at things you don't need, or you're getting distracted. So always being busy as part of a bad bitch will grow, in my opinion, self-esteem. You'll start to see, you know, rewards. You'll start to see things happening due to the law of attraction and stuff like that. Good things will be happening, so you wouldn't want to not be busy anymore. And it is going to take, like, it's going to take a long time, and it's always hard starting, but once you start always being busy, you know, being organised, not focusing, not on your phone, yo, good things are coming your way. So another rule that's important, which is rule number 8, is you're different. And what I mean by this is the way I got through life, because I wasn't the one who had a lot of friends. I was the one that I felt misunderstood. You know, when I used to go to parties, you think any of the girls used to chat to me? I used to hate it. I used to sit with all the boys. I was like, why is she looking at me like that? All these black girls used to be like, she thinks she's nice, blah, blah, blah. Yo, relax, because I'm if you know me, I'm very humble. But so I had to grow to believe that I was different. I had to think, they're not on my levels. I'm different. They've never been on my levels, and they never will be on my levels. Same way now, I walk in town with my chest up high. I walk like no one can tell me nothing. I've got my earphones in. I look straight. I don't even look at people anymore. I just look straight like that. And you can feel eyes looking at you, but you're looking at me because I'm different. My mentality is I'm in a whole different lane to you. The stuff that I'm doing is different. My mindset is different. Everything is different, basically. So you want to think like that. Think like, out of the whole world, there's just you, and you're this most ununderstood person, and no one gets jabbed, but at the end of the day, you're going to be the most successful. So that's how you have to see it. So rule number 9 is, if you start, don't stop. And what I mean by this, if you start leveling up, don't stop. Because if you're going to the gym now, you're going to the gym 3 days a week, and you're doing that for 3 weeks straight, and then you start slacking, you're going back to your old habits, you're starting to chat to old man you used to have, or like you're eating crap after you told yourself, you know what, I'm not going to eat that. you like, what's the point? You weren't ever ready in the beginning. If you just carry on pushing yourself, even when you get bored, go and listen to an Oprah Winfrey motivational speech or do something to rejuvenate your motivation, but don't stop, because once you stop, you're slacking back down. Like, what's the point? You should have never started. Do you know what I mean? So I think, like, if you do start trying to be a bad bitch, don't start. An important, this is the last rule, but it's really important to me, and this is be yourself. The reason why I say this is not everyone will like you, but some or most people will love you. And an example I have is McDonald's. McDonald's is aimed for people, it's not really in the healthy region, do you get what I'm saying? It's more of like a takeaway, unhealthy. That's how you view McDonald's. So if you're on a diet, you're not going to go there, you're not going to like it. So if McDonald's now start appealing for going for extremely healthy things, like stopping a double cheeseburger and making it like a double lettuce burger, do you get what I'm saying? They're gonna lose interest, because they're trying to be something. McDonald's are trying to be something they're not. Do you know what I mean? Just be yourself. So the point I'm saying is, be yourself. Stop trying to front and be like something you're not. Like, only you know deep down, like, your soul knows, your subconscious knows deep down who you are, and only you know how you do that, how to find that. You have to sit down and deepen, and that's why I say one of the rules, you need to read, understand yourself. That's really important. You need to self-love and be yourself. If you're a goth, be a goth. Carry on being a goth, because you're going to appeal to that amount of people. These amount of people may not like you, but this amount of people will like you, and you'll draw more attention than you won't even know. Do you know what I mean? Subconsciously, you'll draw more people. Hence the reason why when I went to school, I had so much trouble, and I know this is really bad, but I just couldn't be like them kids. I wasn't that person in history to sit down and agree with everything that they were saying. I was like, no, actually, I don't agree with this, because outside the textbook, I found out this, and I used to get in so much trouble. I used to get detention. I even got kicked out of school because I was so opinionated, but my opinions were facts. Dead ass, my opinions were facts. I never talked to us, hence why I come out with the GCSEs I came out with. So the point of the matter is, be yourself, don't ever change, because you'll get there anyway. So I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, so I do hope I end up helping someone. I mean, they helped me tremendously when I was going through like school, and to be fair, at the beginning of college, because I drifted off so much, it was actually a joke. So just remember them top 10 things. I'll write them down below, and yeah. Yeah! No, I haven't! Get out.
Go what?
I wanted to go in your video.
No, nigga.
What?
It's recording.
Yeah.